Guys, I'm making a quick video here to show how you would assign a spelling list to a student in spellingcity.com. And the reason I thought it might actually be helpful if just a normal person out there made a video like this is because I spent probably too much time yesterday trying to figure this out on my own. Spelling City does have a lot of nice short tutorial videos for showing how to do different things. It did seem to me that the particular video they had to show how to assign a list had some incorrect information in it. I think it was a bit outdated. So this is just what I figured out eventually on my own because it wasn't terribly intuitive, at least for me. So I'm starting from the point where I already have imported some lists into my account because Spelling City has a lot of Fry word lists and spelling phonics lists that are already created, which is great. You can also, the other way to work Spelling City is you can totally create your own lists. This year, I'm just using the first, third, and fifth grade lists that Spelling City has in their program because they've done the work. So anyway, right now I'm going to be looking for a particular list for my third grader, and we're just testing out all of this week in our home. So as we're experimenting, I thought I would make this. So the first thing we do, go up here to list management. Whoops, you don't need the dictionary definition. Just click on that. Let's try that again. Then you would come over to search list group. And for her, I'm working right now on this third grade Fry words. Okay. And the one that we want is Fry words list 1. We're going to go over here to assign. And now we are actually creating the playlist. There's different activities you can choose, which looks really cool, and we might get more into that later, but for now, definitely spelling. The spelling website is all about practicing spelling. So spelling, and I think I'll do writing also. I like that. And so those are the categories of activities. They're going to be showing me spelling and then down here writing. Let's first look at spelling. So what you do need to do for any of these activities that you want to put in her account or her playlist, you need to actually click on this add button. So let me just start with I want Spelling City to be teaching her the words. So we'll put that activity, and they're going to start making a playlist over here. Eventually, I want the program to test her to see if she has mastered those words. We'll also put in a practice test, and then I can just choose whichever activities we might think are fun. And Spelling City, I believe, lets you pick up to 10. So hang mouse, I know that's a fun one. Let's try word unscramble. Let's do, we could put in we already did the practice spelling test. How about speedy speller, maybe a word search? I don't know, maybe letterfall. Let's try that. Okay, we'll just put them in a random order. And how about down here, let's just give it a try. Maybe I'll see what it has to offer with having her do some sentence writing practice, and later on in the year we'd probably bump it up to paragraphs, but we're starting here in August, so let's just add that. And next. All right. I don't like how it's showing my children's names. I might have to figure out how to cover those up, but for now it is what it is. And do I have any instructions for her? No. Does it matter to me what order she completes them in? Not really. Start date is today. I'm sorry, that was my phone ringing. Okay, start date is the 17th. I don't need to put a due date on there. Finish that, and let's just call that third grade Fry words, whoops, list 1. Save it. Okay, and it worked. It looks like it worked because it's down here. All right, thanks. So as I was showing in the previous video how to assign a list to a student, let's just double check and see if it actually worked. I was trying to assign that one list for my third grader, and so here it is. It says third grade Fry words list 1. And let's just take a few moments to see what are the different activities. Remember, I chose several in the previous video. So what do they look like? So for example, Spelling Teach Me, this is what my daughter would go to first at the beginning of her new list. And let's see how it works. These are the Fry words, a sampling of Fry words, which we said are sight words that we hope children are able to quickly see, read, spell, identify. You don't have to put a lot of brain power into them. They become automatic. So for example, what happens if we click on this first one?
Near. N-E-A-R. Near. I sit near the television so I can see well. Near.
So I like that. If she was looking on day 1 at this list and didn't know exactly how to pronounce any of the words, you can see how Spelling City has it set up so that it will read the word for her, break it down letter by letter, repeat that, and then use it in a sentence so that she's clear on the definition of the word. Okay, and so same thing for all of these. So I'm going to close that. Let's just look at a few of these fun games that then the child gets to play. Hangman or Hang Mouse. That was fun. I remember when I was a classroom teacher, the kids liked this.
Hang Mouse. Will the mouse get a snack, or will it choose a letter and find out?
Q.
Down here they give you a sentence. My foot is blank, my knee, and so you know, using context clues, of course, can help you, but also at this point with my child, we would have probably written these words on a whiteboard. She'd have some sort of list to refer to, and then she can tell up here, of course, that she's looking for 5 letters. So, you know, then you just start trying, and I'm not going to go through and show you guys obviously how to play each of these games, but I think it's stuff that even elementary kids, if they were doing this independently, if they're using some thinking, and if you set them up for success with a list next to them, for example, they could be doing these things independently. I had selected for her in the previous video word unscramble, letter fall, a word search, and remember there were other things I could have chosen. I didn't select everything. Then there's a practice spelling test she could take before she takes the final test. And then what's nice for parents or teachers at home is this record section. I'm not going to go there because I don't want to show my kids names and all that stuff. Actually, I don't think in the video you can see that, but there's this section that says records, and so then that is really good for you, data for the parent or teacher to see what activities have they done, how many times did they practice each thing, how did they do on their test, and then it just keeps a history of their abilities, you know. So that's done by the program so that you're not having to keep those records. It's already done for you.